Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dalila Sumaya binti Omar Rashad and my method number 301134. I will tell a little bit about the company Sun Surya Berhad, which is established in 1989 under the leadership of Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Yahya. Sun Surya Berhad engaged in diverse sectors including property development, landscape, education and other strategic features. I choose the company Sun Surya Berhad for that company annual report in 3 years, which is 2022 until 2024. So this is a balance sheet for 3 years company Sun Surya Berhad, and this income statement for 3 years company Sun Surya Berhad is a statement cash flow for 3 years company Sun Surya Berhad. Block aggregate for 3 years. As on the graph above, operating activities show that Sun Surya Berhad has additional cash derived from cash received from sales, tax and interest payments and other operating expense. This shows that the management has committed to using its resources every year, but failed in 2023 because getting a negative value for operating activities. Furthermore, the negative value of investing activities indicates that Sun Surya Berhad invests but does not earn high returns every year. Finally, the financing activities data show that the cash transaction of debt, equity and dividend payments for Sun Surya Berhad are positive every year. This shows that Sun Surya is able to repay loans and borrowing funds and can issue bonds and share even if they get a little returns. So next, let's discuss two possible underlying the reasons. First is operating cash flow decline in 2023. The value of cash flow is a decrease in 2022 to 2023. So this may indicate a reduction in revenue and increase in operating costs as lower demand from supply lead to higher raw material prices. This also impacts shareholders as a decline in sales volume and companies with higher inventory accumulation and then can affect cash collection. Affected for cash collection. Second is higher investment outflows in 2023. Increase in cash flow this issue spent on investment from 2022 to 2023 is likely from major capital expenditure to increase the company revenue in the long term. So hence the company has used investment alternative to gain the trust of shareholders in the company's operations. Next, we move to calculation for tax 3 profitability ratio return on net operating, or we call RNOA. Net operating profit after tax, which is no PAM. For this formulas is sales minus operating expense and times 1 minus tax expense divided pre-tax expenses. For net operating assets, net financial obligations plus stockholders equity, and RNOA, we can look net operating profit after tax divided of average net operating assets. Look the NOPAT for 2024 for the amount 627,775 minus 95675 times 1 minus 220 divided 7 79336 and equal to 1553392. So this amount I take from income statement, and the calculation for 2023 and 2022 is the same 2024. So we can load the amount from NOPAT, NOA, RNOA. The finally for 3 years is the below. So the next table show the RNOA. The higher is the 2023 years, which is 11.3% compare the amount 2024 and 2022. So the amount for the amount NOA I take from the balance sheets, and we can calculation from the formula. We move to the operating profit margin, OPM. OPM we can calculate use the formula net operating profit after tax. NOPAT, which is NOPAT divide the sales. So for the 2024 until 2022, we can load the highest percentage, which is 2023. Next, we move to the return on common equity, ROCE, equal to RNOA plus leverage times spread. So and we can use also ROCE equal to adjusted profit margin times asset turnover times leverage. ROCE also we can use the formula and use the formula net income minus preferred dividends divided sales times sales divide average asset times average assets divide average common equity. So we can load the amount 2024 until 2022, and we use the ROCE formula, and the amount we take from the income statement and balance sheet. So from the amount ROCE for 3 years, we can look the highest highest percentage, which is in 2022, which is 0.10091%. Graph displays about the profitability ratio, which is a return on net operating asset, operating profit margin, and return on common equity for 3 years. In 2023, the value of RNOA was higher than in 2024 and 2022. This shows that the year the company Sun Surya Berhad used the entity to the best of its ability, as it showed an increase in operating profitability. Furthermore, in 2023, Sun Surya also managed to get a high OPM value compared to 2024 and 2022. This shows that the company has managed its operating costs to increase profitability. Not only that, this OPM value also helped company identify the improved financial flow by increasing operational efficiency and reduce costs. Finally, the ROCE value in 2023 showed the lowest possible because that year Sun Surya Berhad did not gain the trust of shareholders to generate more profit. So, lastly, major issues of the company is achieve higher profitability performance. Firstly, slow response to market contraction. Slow response to market contraction, which is mean change in competition between other company, change in consumer, Apple, and technological technological advancement to produce the quality product.